Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Goddess of Light 1111. Sorry, let me get the volume up. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning subscribers, welcome back. So, and I want to say, if you happen to be new to my channel, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and comment. And if you are a returning subscribers, welcome back. And guys, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up for me, even if you don't comment, because I reach a point in this journey that I know that I have been telling the truth. It doesn't take any effects, and say instead of things happen the way it's supposed to be, it's gonna get worse than it's supposed to be. Because like I said, this is things that happen that I don't even know how. So give me a second. I'm gonna try to catch myself, and I'm gonna try to say what I need to say. So thank you, Heavenly Father God, for waking me up today. Thank you for another day. Thank you for another blessing day and another lesson day. I am so honored and so grateful you allow me to see myself. Thank you for my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for allowing me to open my eyes today. I don't know where the justice is going, but I know you give fully. Thank you for my children. Thank you to keep them safe and protected. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you. I know the world going to have to change. I know that people gonna have to make executive decision to change. But change is inevitable. Change is hard. And some of us doesn't like that. So Father, thank you. I'm grateful and thankful. I my words is not coming out the way it is, because you know that my heart broken, and I'm asking you to not allow it. I'm asking you today to not allow this to continue. I know that this is a contract that I cannot run away from, but I'm asking you to soften the enemy's heart, to know that I am not the enemy. Thank you, God. Sorry. Um, there is so much going on. I don't know um, which way to start. I don't know which way to start. I don't know where to begin. And I don't know when it's gonna be ending. I come to the conclusion that I have so many enemies. It's like everybody's saying so much. Everybody's saying so many things. Everybody's speaking out loud. Just like no one wants to hear what I got to say. And they're not saying anything. unless it's negativity. I have defended myself for literally 4 years straight. 4 years straight. And everybody looking at me like Boo Boo the fool. Why are you defending yourself? We don't care. We just want control of you. We just want to possess you. We just want you to do what we want you to do. It's like living in the Pharaoh era. The only thing is that everybody wants to telling you that, oh, it could have been worse. Or, people doesn't know that for anybody to be jealous of you because you are an earth angel or you are balanced or you are patient and stuff don't make no sense. To put someone to hell, to put someone to so much pain and sadness and heartache, to cause somebody to be homeless, to cause somebody to lose their loved one, to lose their loved one, to lose their livelihood. The fact that people doesn't understand, a lot of people that know my situation, it's become the most cover-up wicked crime ever. It's not newsworthy. People want me to be small. For anyone to say that, they wanted that I drive instead of focus on my purpose, instead of focus on God. This is a tyranny situation. Because their group still try to bully me. The King of Cups and the High Priestess and their group is bullying, try to bully me every single time, every single night, by trying to turn towards me, by trying to turn towards me. So the purpose of being pushed to be homeless is that they can turn towards me. Everyone know when I was giving messages online, I walk alone. I was still grounded in discipline. I didn't have no help. I wasn't in a contract with anybody that, like, for instance, to say they were helping me. They're helping me doing my work or whatnot. I did all my videos. edit all my videos. Sometimes I did a little bit of editing, but then I stopped because I realized that I was like, you know what? I want the people to see the mistake that I made. I'm I don't know how that come into mind, but I was like, I want people to see or know the mistake that I made, so that way they will know that there was nobody else is helping me, and I did that. But now I was being watched and being followed secretly. Mind you, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Mind you, I was being watched and being followed secretly. And these people come in with this catastrophic plan. They make up so much story. They make up so many things just so that they can have control over my life. I have a question and I need answer for the fact that for anyone to say that, well, she's balanced, she's patient, it's best that she drive. So you basically say you need people, you need people that is unstable. This is the people that you want to run the world. So I'm being get off my path because I am stable, because I was grounded in discipline, in balance, and patience. Because they important in mind to collaborate with everybody. And then everybody, a lot of people realize that it's a missed opportunity because they don't have no choice but to change. Can you imagine? People are juggling. They do that so much. Not every entity is used to somebody go to them. Some of them stuck with these people. They are harvesting. They have to feed off something. So you wanted me to be a chosen one that is telling you that, yeah, you're okay. Let that happen. And I'm supposed to be okay. Being a God messenger is not easy. Being in part of, you know, God purpose is not easy. So if anyone is not willing to do the work. Like the murdered previous one, you're just gonna be like the next one. I didn't come in this purpose to be bullying because you don't like what I have to say, or you don't like the fact that I told the truth. The fact that I spoke about change, people chose to people chose to play my game. And even my own family, I hope they can go with and realize that that means major opportunity to be support. Because the King of Cups lied to everybody. Everybody listened to the lies. They listened to their lies. I had to ask that question. And before I say that, I know there's nobody here. And if you coming in here, know that I am acceptant to everybody. There is not a bone of racism in my vein. But if I was white, if I was another color of racial, would this just go unjust? Would it just go unjust? Would I just being bullied? Would I just been tortured and tormented? Would I just been chosen for? And anybody that knows me know that I do not call nobody white. I usually say that European. And me as others. I never calling nobody's no calling, but again in America and stuff like that is either you white or black. So since that's what you're calling yourselves, if I was white, would you choose to give me credit? Would you choose to give me credit? Would you choose to give me justice to allow me to walk in what I'm supposed to do instead of choosing to telling to choose for me to say that you know that your friend is need to I need to be patient to go driving while your friends and while they breadcrumb with me so that I can give messages for their friends and the Queen of Swords for people that I'm actually getting pretty well off of having me bullying. And then on top of that, the breadcrumb with me just so I can continue giving messages for them. Because the high priestess breadcrumb with the King of Swords, gaslighting the King of Swords to give him information how to Ten of Swords me. And he did just that. Being chosen is not free will. Being chosen is a godly contract. You can't be chosen. We all have free will. If you're chosen, you have, with most mostly you have a godly contract with God. I'm not trying to correct what you say. I'm just corrected myself. Because whatever you believe, that's your beliefs. But if you are chosen, you have a godly contract and on an assignment. Knowledge is power. Wisdom should be silenced. I'm being chosen for. That's true. I'm being chosen what I can and cannot do. So it is not my free will. It is not my will. I was get off my purpose by people lies on me out of jealousy, by people doing extra stuff. Like I say, the truth of the matter is I was I was doing what God asking me to do. I was giving love messages. I didn't cause anybody harm. I didn't hurt anybody. I don't think because I told the truth, the fact that we can't just like, sending things into people mind and causing them mental health, and then we sitting there and I'm supposed to be accepting of that. Because the King of Cups, the High Priestess, they are still giving information. They are still giving information how to turn towards me, because the group, they are still washing in at nighttime. The High Priestess. And these are not people that I even related to. I don't even know none of these people. That are doing witchcraft because they still want to see if their work is okay. It's like everybody has something to do, something to say, wanna make up something. But one thing people forgot is that when I even before I was started my channel, even before I started my channel, I was grounded. And for justice, who's sitting there wanted me to drive and stuff for those entities to track me, I didn't hurt them. Thank you, Lisa. I understand. And in this world, what I learned from this, from this and stuff, from each and places that I go to learn a lesson, I realized that it takes very little. It takes very little for people to become your enemy, for people to become a snitch, for people to become a Judas, for people to just, you know, co-sided and collaborated behind your back. That's what I've been doing. But I don't have no other choice right now. I am a pretty positive person. Everybody knows that. I am a very positive person. Everybody that knows me know that. But it is the constant battle, the fact that people went and have taking legal action in a spiritual battle. It was supposed to be in the spiritual awakening. I have did that. I have passed most of my tests because the one that I failed, I repeat them. But I realized that even places that I try to go eat, they are trying to poisoning me. What choice do you have in this? Even places that I go, try to go buy food. It doesn't matter where it is. Once I know people are stalling, once people are stalling, just so that they can try to poison me because they have been trying very hard. So that's all. And I know not all that, all I know I'm not gonna say dark, but I don't know what that's what coming out of my mouth. I know that not all high priestess are bad. I know not all whatever these people call their name. I'm not even gonna go down the list. I know not all of them are bad, but the one that been out of shape and stuff like that, they're just like pretty much lost and they don't care what they're doing or they don't care what they do to other people as long they get their friends what they need. That's all that matter because these folks get paid very large some amount of money, stuff like that, to do all of these things. So pretty much I have met a priest. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. And that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I've been trying to do. Because a lot of um and I've been trying to do just that. Send them back to where they belong. Because, even my father said the same thing. He believes it's all that is needed. Exactly. My father said that, that why that are so caring about, you know, those spirit because they don't know any better and nobody cares about them. That's why they get to raise them to do the dirty work for them. It's actually I was asking my father, I was asking God, what do you need me to know? And that was what I was guided to, and it is very sad the fact that these folks want to poison using abomination and poison to try for me to have a heart attack, and they have been doing it for quite a while. And that's what I say, that I am blessed. People doesn't understand that when I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up to negativity. I pray my first prayer, second, and third prayer to God before I do anything. Before I do anything. And I continue praying throughout my days. The fact that I'm being blocked from every place is my car is my home. So if I speak in my car, some of the readers is talking about it, and then the people come after me to try to turn us towards me because they had put cameras in my car to making sure that because I know that, to be hard with yourself. Thank you, Lisa. I know that's the reason that I put that in the caption is because that these people know my every like route that I take. They do witchcraft in them to have like spirit. My father said the same thing. He said, why do you even believe? Why do you even, believe in those, those are just carved image illusion these people are trying to create. They are trying to create, uh, because they know that they cannot affect in you, they cannot hurting you. But the point is that, so you're saying that I'm balanced. Doesn't that's what the world need? You're saying that I'm honest. Doesn't that's what the world need? When I saw, when I saw, because I can actually be honest, you know, I told myself a God within a God. I'm not a God, but a God within a God mean that Jesus, God, live in my heart. So I can call myself a God within a God. That I saw that all of these people is going to be in trouble. All of these people is going to be hurting their own children, young men, young women, is gonna be in so much trouble and agony because um abomination is gonna start eating their brain, and they're gonna wanting to inform nobody, gonna be able to help nobody. And that was the saddest thing that I've seen in my vision after meditation. But I cannot tell the world because I've been blocked from giving messages, because everybody was wanted to blacklisted me from giving messages, from giving spiritual messages, because I don't want to be in coven, because I don't want to be in that coven. I don't want to be part of groups. The fact that everybody knows that my wish is going to give spiritual messages. Oh yes, there is a solution. There is a solution. Once people change and stop doing that, stop juggling entities inside people, brain to control them or vessel to control them, they are going back to God. You see, I have a little smile coming in my face. I saw that. I saw this a whole lot of family. I don't know if anybody ever see, yeah, I don't know if anybody ever see like a peaceful march. A peaceful march is where, like a lot of people walking around, but they're walking towards something. If anyone, there's two of you that, so hopefully this message get to people that need it. You know how that little babies, the one that can work. Maybe we're talking about 2 to 5 years old. They're having that little carts, they're dragging around, they put the toys, the toys, the dolls, and I saw family. I saw family that is walking around, and babies are happy, and then they're going towards God. But the solution is that people going to have to willing to heal. They're going to have to change. At first I thought like nobody's heard me talk, but then I say that they have to change. And what happened is that people started playing my game because I said they have to change. That was something that I always, and yes, the reason that I say this, I know there's one person here, when I was giving messages about that, I see all of these people warning stuck in their head. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I was just going to say. No matter what I tell people and stuff like that, that would be except to them, because you can lead the horse to the water, you cannot make them drink. So people have to willing to change, because like I say, I told people that my soul is safe. Doesn't matter how much you bully me. I'm not afraid of death. If I die today, I am free. My soul is free. I will completely be happy because I will get my wings and things like that. So I will be happy. I'm not afraid. But when I was giving that messages, that I saw that all of these people, it was just like me meditated, and I saw that vision and stuff, and then I went and give messages. And I did all that. I did that every single day. So I told them, in the minute that I was telling them that, I saw a lot of people just hitting their head and stuff like that, hitting their head and whining, like literally whining, hitting their head. It's like abomination take over, fighting back. You know how you do something over and over and over, and then it's become, because I have no reason to give such a message. I have no reason to lie about something like that, and I have no reason. I have no gain. I have no gain to give such a message out. But I saw it in my vision. And when I saw it, people were hitting their head that they are running to and from. Nobody knows who's who, where's the family at, because people will force to do that to their own family. And when I was giving the message, literally eight, eight goose confirmed. So God confirmed what I saw in my vision. It wasn't just me yapping my mouth. It's actually God, eight goose passed over my head to confirm it. So God confirmed what I saw. Eight goose. I count them because they told me to look up, literally. They say look up. The goose won't. The goose talk and say look up, and I look up. They will, I count them. There was 8 of them. People going to be stuck in the head from using abomination on other people, but it's gonna backfire on them eventually if they don't change. And after meditation 3 days ago, I they were flying. They were flying just like my vision. They were flying. They said look up, and they yeah, 8 goose. So that's what I said. You wanted me. You want me to drive, to give messages, but that's not what I'm supposed to do. Well, actually, they were going perfectly places. They're going the way they were supposed to do. Those are some of the information that I will give later, but people can either listen and they don't have to, but they don't have to change either, because people have been trying to unalive me after the last unaliving stuff, when God told me to return back, when God's confirmation, because that message needed to come out after God told them to send me back. It isn't time for me to stay in heaven. Yes, I've been in heaven. I know that. I even acknowledge the fact that I'm being pushed to be homeless, because people thought like if I was homeless, they would be able to unalive me. But by the grace of God, and I know those are harsh messages for anyone to give, for others to listen, but I was afraid in the past, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. So, oh, and I know they also told me that to be strong. I know that also. That's no, I keep certain the information they give me, what's mine, I keep it to myself. But you cannot give it away. Some of those information that they told me, most of the day I get my message from the divine, from whether it's from my Bible readings or from whatever that's needed to. Those are my own information that I kept to myself. So that's the reason that I felt like I kind of been bamboozled out of my path, because people that are in the dark art, they expose themselves publicly working in the dark art, and I'm spreading love. I've been blacklisted. I'm spreading information that can help the world and everybody, and people try to block me from doing that. But I have to remind myself every single day, a God within a God, because they had did the most to Jesus to block him from helping or spreading the gospel. And we know this is where the world is coming to. We know the world is coming to. People going to have to make decision that they don't like. Spirituality is playing a big part in a lot of people's lives, and God is playing a lot of part for people to change. And he also allowing people to make decision to choose what they want to do. That's what I said, that if God's allowing people to do darkness, when he gives them the knowledge to help others heal, to help others bring clarity, or, things that going to help them to be closer to him. But we felt like you go to church, but I talk about God in a different way. But I am more godly than you that is preaching the Bible every single day. But I'm still being bullied. And I feel like this is unfair I don't think like I'm being bullied as because I'm a person. I'm being bullied because I'm a chosen one. I'm being bullied because that I want to see people in a better place. Nobody say anything. Everybody say everything. I know that spiritual warfare started. I have done so much work in my life to be a better human being. I never expected that the fact that these folks expose themselves. I know that I did the work. I know that I have done a lot of work. And I know that I did what God expects of me. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes, but I know I did a lot of work, because people not only willing to expose themselves, they're willing to throw their friends under the bus. They're willing to do whomever they can think of just by exposing themselves. And this is one thing that I ask people. I don't need you to send me a gift. Please stop doing that. So it gives people give you, it's not like they're going to buy you a bottle of perfume. The gifts that I talk about is spiritual gifts people give you. Could be an animal, an insect, or something, anything that they know. But, for instance, gift you are not allowed to receive. Gift you are not allowed to receive. Is not even not ready to receive, but not allowed to receive. Because I can turn any gifts anybody give me into good, use it as for good for myself. You understand what I'm saying? But to what cost? Because you have to pray, you have to meditate, you have to cleanse, you have the detox after that gifts. So what is the point of you try to give somebody? So for instance, somebody giving you a gift, or trying, exactly. So now I know that this bring, like I said, this bring, sadness into my life, because I was, even it doesn't matter whether when I was doing tarot or not, I can do a lot of things. And it seemed like it doesn't really matter what I do or say online. These folks choosing all type of way to try to block me from being online unless I'm giving messages. So it's like, well, you're not good enough to give messages online. You're not qualified enough to do that. You're not this and that and the third. But we want to, we will breadcrumb you. We will breadcrumb you, but we want you to give messages for our friends, for our family, our partners and stuff. And then we're gonna continue giving message to Ten of Swords you. We're gonna giving messages to Ten of Swords you by bullying you, because we're sending our group. A lot of people doesn't understand. And I'm going to say this, unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to say this. As human being, we are unpredictable. Right now, in this new age, no entity, let me make this very clear. Unfortunately, that's what I'm saying. People want to block me from giving messages in here, and then find another way for me to give messages so they can give to their friends and stuff. I will speak on here for as long as I can, because this is what God wants me to do. I'm on a solo mission. When people are ready to do the right things to match my energy, I will not mind collaborate with anybody. But if you're gonna try to bully me, you sign to blacklisted me, you sign, and then you have your buddy, your hacker, to making sure that my message doesn't get out. So you don't get the message, you don't get the message. But you're stuck in purgatory. Nobody get allowed to come in after me and say, you the reason that we stuck in purgatory. No, you always try to bully me. You're making sure that when I give video online, you're block it, you're slow it down. You're making sure that I become homeless. You're making sure that I've been bullied. And then on top of that, you're making sure that, I'm being homeless, I'm in death. When I start my journey, I was fully compliances with in my not node. So now I still have to deal with South node, because you wanted me to be victimized and all that stuff. Let me say this. There was two of you that I hear that there was no entity that God had give any type of power, God give any type of assignment. I'm going to say assignment, not power. Assignment. Because whether you are human being or a spirit, and whether you are human being or live in spirit, everybody want power. So nobody gonna lose their spot because you collaborate with them. You just gonna be, how do you call this thing? You are the word that I'm looking for. It's in the tip of my tongue. You are irreplaceable. They will replace you. I can give you many, many entities that are not going to lose their position. So if you think like by trying to unalive or bully earth angels or innocent people to sacrifice. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. You as well. Thank you. If you guys think that you're gonna bully innocent people, Earth Angel, chosen one, 144, the 144,000 to sacrifice for them. As long the person is innocent, they are chosen an Earth Angel and stuff like that. The entity you try to do things for and stuff like that, they're gonna turn their back on you and they're gonna feed you to whatever that they also have hiding in that whatever cage, because they're not gonna lose their position because you are unpredictable. And you see what I did there? I didn't say name of whom and what, but I do know who is not willing to lose their position, because you're doing all of this. Something to think about now. Yeah, they're not gonna lose their position because of you. So it's called being loyal, because I give people many things. I give people many things. Jesus telling you, just telling you when he's coming. He giving you many point of when he's coming. He give you many idea in what will happen. But nobody pay attention. So I'm stop telling people exactly. I'm gonna telling you in parables. You get it, you get it. If you have a contract with an entity, for instance, you have a contract with an entity. I'm pretty much sure he didn't telling you to go sacrifice no earth angel, because he knew that if he told you that, he's gonna lose his position. That's right. You got to show loyalty to yourself first before you can be loyal to anybody. So if I'm sitting there telling you that I didn't do anything wrong, so you have been doing your research and stuff like that. Like I said, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of One, King of every king you can think of. And these are a lot of people. We're talking about like over thousands people that come against me, including my own family. And I'm not even throwing them under the bus, because I love them. Because they haven't learned to love themselves yet. They don't know what loyalty means. All these people that went against me think like I did something wrong to one person. To one person. But what I know is that now people try to get mad, be like, well, our friend is bread come with you, our friend is bread come with you, try to turn off towards you because they want you to give messages. But you guys forgot that you didn't want me to give messages, because you wanted me to drive to give messages for yourselves. Yeah, people are unpredictable. They don't realize that they have a lot to lose. There is no entity. Yeah, I got what you mean. There is no entities that's gonna lose the position just because you try to bully me or any innocent person or any innocent young women, young men try to bully me. It doesn't matter whether you are you collaborate to them. They want you to go after the one, the molesters, the the child abuse, the the one that is willing. People suppose it's called a free will. If I say no to y'all, you're not allowing to come after me. That's just point blank simple and period. But y'all felt like, y'all think like, let me tell, there's two of you that I like when I giving video, people just hurry up and they come in and get messages and then they're gonna go give to the Queen of Swords, the other people and stuff like that. They just come, get messages and go. Good for y'all. Continue. That's called thief anyway. But a lot of people doesn't realize that. Y'all wanna know one thing. You talk about the devil. People want to join the devil. The devil want to be where the devil wants to be in heaven. He want to reign in heaven. So you want to join him for what? You want to join him for what? He want to reign in heaven. That's what he want to do. That's what he say he's going to do. Why do you think he's trying to collecting good people's soul, innocent people's soul, earth angel soul? Because that's where he wants to be. Maybe you should have a little bit of wisdom instead of attacking people that are telling you to do the right thing. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. That's why he's collecting. Why you think the devil collecting soul? He's supposed, it's actually in the Bible. People need to read more instead of being ignorant and stuff like that. Read more, catch, decoding what God has been telling y'all. It's in the Bible. He's trying to collect a certain amount of soul, but he need like people that is innocent, virgin, uh, that's got decency, morals, and values. Yeah, I'm trying to telling y'all don't want me to be online. It's your missed opportunity, and people gonna continue to miss opportunity. Y'all want to block me from giving messages, that's fine. But it's gonna keep continue be a missed opportunity because once my father shut the door, I have the time that where I get to give messages. Yes, it is a free will. There's a time that I talk and there's a time my father told me not to say anything to them. That's what he said. He said not to say anything. That when you tell people the truth, yeah, I've already did. I've already did what I'm supposed to do. I just, it is kind of heartbroken for people to try to use their narcissist way on you, the tyrants, that you've been bullied by people that's supposed to be protect and serve, and then they all collaborate. They like, collaborate, you know, because they were there, you know, they try to use me for their own personal gain. Yeah, but the Bible is very well written, is very well written. I know like a lot of people say, oh, it's written by a man. But what you think, who you think the rest of them was? Moses did not know how to read, but God making Moses did wasn't educated, but God still have him to, write some scriptures, you know, when he say grab the rocks and stuff like that to, to do all of these things. A lot of scriptures, we've been guided. There's a lot of deep, deep, deep things and stuff like that. Even as a readers, you know, I'm an archangel, I'm a chosen one, I'm in the light. So I do not use the Bible lightly, because I know that the Bible also have places that people can use to uh, be negative. So, and I decoded the Bible because I have a little bit more of wisdom, and there's other things about me I'm not allowed to divulge to the world yet. Like I say, I let God guide me to what I can and cannot say about me, because people will take advantage of who I am. So I only can say what God allowed me. I just coming in here the fact that I have to defend myself, to protect myself, to and when I tell the truth, for me, I lead in love, compassion, grace, and all that stuff. But it's the fact that I have to consistently defending myself against this narcissist, tyrant, possession that felt like that they want to control what I can and cannot do in my life. Yes, goddess of light. Either one, if you go, bless you as well, Lisa. Thank you. By the grace of God, I'm going to be okay. I appreciate it. I'm going to be okay. It is, it doesn't feel less. It doesn't feel less of emotion, because, excuse me, yeah, message come out. It doesn't feel less emotional distress. I just felt like if I was someone else, things will turn out different. And I felt like I needed to speak, because this is about to be 6 years that I've been going to this that was supposed to be simple. I tell the truth, we can either fix things or we let things the way that they are. When I'm the one who walk away from this, people still attack me. People still come after me when I walk away. So which means that it's a lesson these people has to learn. It has nothing to do the fact that I did anything wrong. It's the lesson that they have to change, because I quit, they keep going. Like there's so many lies, so many underhanded stuff that's going on into the spiritual journey of mine. But and then I quit. Well, God said, "Why are you quitting?" I didn't say you can. So it's like, and then these folks coming after me. So I realized that, okay, so it's just like I don't feel like it's right for anyone to make decision for me, because I have no intention, zero intention, collaborate with no dark entities, no dark group, no anyone that is in, like I say, I'm in acknowledge what you do. I'm not afraid of what you do, but I'm not telling you, because in by law, in universal law, in spiritual law, in magic law, you cannot keep doing magic 24/7 and someone that did not do anything to you, much less much less a chosen one or an archangel that is innocent, that is in the upright. I work in the upright for a reason. I'm not in a relationship with anyone or no spiritual entities for that matter. Jesus is my husband, God is whatever. But God is my father. So I say, when people say you married, I say, yeah, I'm married to Jesus. But one thing that I know about, that I should not be black so that someone else can give messages. You cannot say, oh, we was just giving messages and all of this sudden and stuff like that. You defending yourself, but you never asked me why I'm defending myself. Thank you, Lisa. I don't carry nobody's burdens. It's just that I have to deal with people blocking me. They want me to do for them, blocking me. The fact that I was balanced on my own, there's a lot of unbalance that's going on as above, so below. You can keep sending entities inside people's body, and then by doing witchcraft and black magic just so you want to turn us swords down. But the justice system know about it, and then they felt like, oh yeah, okay, we're gonna try to act like it's not happening. Oh wow, you in Australia, okay. Well, go to sleep. Blessed day, blessed morning, and blessed night to you. Are you all the way in Australia? No wonder. Love and light to you as well. in in 2022, when I stopped giving messages with this, I did say that if anyone have me homeless, they will have to deal with the consequences. If anyone tried to block me, they will have to deal with the consequences. Driving for me, driving for me was just driving. That's all it was. It was just it was just me driving. It was a lesson. It has been done because I drove for this company for over 10 years. It was a lesson. It has been done. I do not appreciate that if I quit for a company that was trying to unalive me, because I know that the four of wands is also giving messages. They are giving messages and stuff like that. You know what? Nobody forcing your hand to say that you have to sign up to bully me. It's the same thing. They're like, well, your wish granted to give messages is, but we know that the emperor, again, the emperor is unpredicted with his group. We know that they're gonna making sure that, well, we can either blocking you from giving messages, or we can let you give messages, and we took it because the king of swords and the king of cups was that we have to tell to making sure they like tell my children, oh, y'all need to create a burdens so that she can have sleepless night, and then that that when she get homeless, that we'll be able to unalive her. We'll be able to ten of swords her. So as long you create burdens, she will have sleepless night and stress. So the emotional distress and stuff like that, because of the king of swords and the king of cups, and you start there and do nothing about it. You sat there and do nothing about it, because the Ten of Pentacles was juggling entities inside my vessel. But for what reason? I asking y'all not to do that, because all y'all try to do, y'all try to use me like an experiment to see what's my reaction, what I'm going to do. But then once again, I'm not a part of the Ten of Pentacles. I'm not a part of your group. I didn't sign up to be part of your group. And I chose to heal from this situation by doing a lot of work on myself, a lot of work on myself, and the emotional distress for me to drive, for me to do certain things that is not even like a part of what I'm supposed to do anymore, but because that I'm homeless, that I don't have no other choice. Because like even in my channel in the past, even like any YouTube, because by the time when I was in YouTube, it was it wasn't they wasn't using the algorithm the way they use it now. So people can say that I was cheerful, I was happy, there was no drama, I was grounded. I was disciplined when I was giving messages and stuff. I was working hard and I was focused on work. Even like I say, even when people were sending negativity, death threat, I block it. I block them so that way I don't even see those messages they sent and things like that. So which means that I didn't sitting there fighting, arguing with nobody. So why now you want me to giving messages, and then you're like, oh, your friends will black will come with me, and then you'll try to towards me at nighttime. You'll try to, doing all of this extra stuff. If I was a different color, knowing that I am an archangel, would you take it in consideration? Would you take it in consideration? Because you allow people to do bad things to other people. You allow people that are practices witchcraft, that are actually doing illegal things, when it's come to doing readings and stuff like that. You allow them to do it. How come you don't stop them? I've already spoke the truth about what they are doing, but y'all don't say anything. And I'm gonna choose happiness, because I can be content in my life. But I just wanted to say this. I don't think that's fair, the way y'all allowing the King of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords, the Four of Wands, for them to just take advantage, and then the witches, whatever they had, the groups, the Hierophant, they just act like I'm their personal property, because they are still trying to Ten of Swords me. Still. Because that was the reason, that was the setup in the past, to get me homeless, for them to Ten of Swords me. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. If you happen to come by and see this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment for more information, for more good news. We are hoping. And don't forget to comment and give the video a thumbs up, because there's so many good things that shall come. Sending love and light to everyone. Bye, guys.